When you think of Oktoberfest, you probably think of pretzels, lederhosen, lots of beer, and personally, one expensive plane ride to Germany.
But did you know there is an almost authentic Oktoberfest celebration right in the middle of Washington state?
Not only that, but there's a German-inspired town you can visit year-round, and it's been a place we've been wanting to see for years.
Today we're taking you
to Leavenworth Oktoberfest.
I'm super excited we're here. We almost didn't come because we were traveling for a month in Mexico.
Yeah, but I've been begging Martine for I think 3 years now for us to come here, and we just couldn't miss it. So we made a quick trip to Leavenworth for one night only to see the festival itself and then also get to experience the town.
So Leavenworth is the unofficial Bavarian capital in the USA.
Yeah, and from what we've seen online, it looks pretty authentic. And you know, I kind of have a surprise for you, Martine. He doesn't know this. This is all just on the spot. But I think we need to dress the part.
Are you kidding?
Yeah. You know, you may be noticed on the 2.5 hour drive, I was really hot, but I couldn't take off the sweatshirt.
Oh my God.
I think I have an outfit so that we could dress the part here, Martine. And it's matching. You get the black one. What do you guys think? Should Martine put this on?
I don't think I have the option.
Ta-da! What do you guys think?
So it kind of looks like I have a lederhosen.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is the best I could do with Prime shipping.
It's all right. It's gonna work.
Well, the good news is that if these shirts didn't come in time, they actually have some even better costumes you could buy here. Super cool.
So in this place you have to buy tickets in order to get either food or beverages. And over here I see that Juliana already has to pay 8 tickets.
For being a brat. We made it inside the event. Oh my gosh, we've already gotten like 5 compliments on these shirts, but there's people dressed up way cooler than us.
Yeah, that's right. Like people, they were using the real lederhosen.
Yeah. And as you guys can hear, there's actually some authentic Bavarian music. There's gonna be several bands that are performing here, so I'm excited.
I really like the setup. They put all these colors like in the real Oktoberfest. And even though like they have to wait for the ceremony in order to have the first beer, I already got myself one.
And you got the Oktoberfest one, right?
That's right. They sell like Weiss beer or other type of beer, but I grabbed the one that is like the Oktoberfest one, so I'm very glad.
And it's authentic. Actually, all the beer here is imported from Germany, so you know you're getting the real thing.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. And there's a ton of food options, which we're gonna dig into in a bit, but right now we're waiting for the grand ceremony to kick us off. What's it called?
Keg tapping.
Yeah, all right, let's see what that's all about.
Welcome to Leavenworth Oktoberfest 2022! On a beautiful October day, much like this one, in Bavaria in 1810, a tremendous ceremony was held to commemorate the wedding of Prince Ludwig and Princess Teresa. The celebration was so grand that they decided to have it the celebration every year, and the Oktoberfest tradition was born. Oktoberfest is now the world's largest folk festival, and here at Leavenworth Oktoberfest we have a little saying, "Let the music play and the beer flow." Okay, now before we take a crack at this, the tradition in Munich is the same as our tradition here, and that is if the mayor doesn't get this right, he's immediately removed from office.
You let the beer flow?
Now Now, the Leavenworth Oktoberfest celebration first began in 1998, and it's all thanks to the efforts of a nonprofit called Projekt Bayern, an organization dedicated to keeping up the traditions of Bavarian culture.
But this year, the city of Leavenworth terminated the contract and hosted their own competing Oktoberfest on the same weekend and called themselves the same thing, Leavenworth Oktoberfest.
The drama begins. Their idea was to have a smaller footprint and work with local breweries. Meanwhile, Projekt Bayern took their event to a larger venue in Wenatchee to accommodate its growing size, but still focused on providing real German beer and cuisine while educating visitors on Bavarian culture.
The two sides ended up suing each other for calling themselves Leavenworth Oktoberfest. So you can imagine it's been quite confusing for consumers to know which event is the real deal.
But ultimately, we're happy with our choice to attend this event hosted by Projekt Bayern in Wenatchee because they do a really incredible job. That one's super cool. There's so much merchandise for sale, and they have these cool signs that Martina's actually thinking of getting one. Our favorite is this one.
Okay guys, I couldn't resist. So this glass, it was beautiful, it was amazing, and I saw so many people that were drinking from their, like their nice glass, not a plastic one. And it's Oktoberfest, so yeah, I had mine. There's a German phrase that says, 7 Bier sind eine Schnitzel. That means 7 beers is the same as a big piece of steak. But we're not gonna do that. We have our bratwurst over here because Juliana was looking forward to eat like for the last 2 hours.
No, the last 3 years. I've been looking forward to having this bratwurst right here. It seems like it's getting really, really full here, and I imagine later on in the evening it's gonna be crazy. They have a dance floor they're just polishing up.
Probably.
So we gotta get some food in while we can. It was worth the wait. Should I request the Ricola advertisement song? Ricola! Things are really getting started now, and there's actually dancing that's happening out here in the tents, and it's so, so cool.
My favorite part about this is that this is not only an excuse to drink, it's something more than that.
Like, for example, not only did they put on all of these musical acts and like traditional dances, but even in the program, there's a whole section that teaches you how to speak German.
That's right.
It's actually a cultural experience, which I love.
Yeah, if we would have living over here in this town, probably we're part of that club,
Yeah, 100%. And I think it's super cool because a lot of breweries or bars might celebrate Oktoberfest in the US, but it's really just, a bunch of drinking. Whereas here, it's actually a cultural.
That's right, they want to teach you something.
Yeah. And not only do they host Oktoberfest, but they also host a German Christmas market in December time as well, which is also authentic.
The rest of the event was filled with even more fun. There was sing-alongs, dancing, and lots of beer. And we even got to watch something called a beer stain holding competition, which is pretty much exactly how it sounds. So basically, there's a person over here holding a big glass of beer, just like this, and see who's the last one. And I've been holding this one the entire day, so I should win.
Oktoberfest was so fun.
It was amazing.
And now we're gonna be heading to, honestly, what I feel like is the main event of this video because it's been what I've been really wanting to see. which is the town of Leavenworth.
That's right. We have seen in pictures that it's like very German, authentic, so that's what we really want to see.
Just got into Leavenworth and oh my god, I'm already charmed by this place and I don't even think we're in the main part yet.
Yes, it's beautiful and we already see a lot of chains.
Yeah.
And they want to match this German atmosphere, so it looks beautiful.
Yeah, like there was a 76 gas station, I saw Starbucks, Cold Stone.
Also something that I noticed is the weather over here. It's very similar what is like in South Germany, so no wonder why they do it over here.
I think between the weather and how the area actually looks, that was what inspired them to go with the Bavarian theme. So
surrounded by mountains.
So gorgeous. The question you've all been wondering, why is there a German town in Washington? In 1890, this was a huge place for folks in search of gold, timber, and furs. The logging and sawmill business was great until it wasn't. When the railroad rerouted its rails and moved out of town, it almost turned Leavenworth into a ghost town.
But then, in the early 1960s, town leaders had a bright idea: change the town's appearance to draw visitors. Inspired by how the area around was so similar to Germany, they went for a Bavarian theme. It's a cool place. I really like that the whole town is, they put together like this Bavarian town. Like everybody's like, okay, let's do that. Yeah, we can do this, we can do this.
Now between Carmel by the Sea, Valquerico in Mexico, you can obviously tell we're really loving finding these types of random places that just don't fit in where they're located. Leavenworth, I think, is probably my favorite of the three though so far. It is so cool. Definitely recommend it. Now, this may not be the last time you see us here, because now I'm just itching to go to this Christmas market that everyone keeps talking about. So maybe next year. So we found a little bakery, had really good reviews, called Bavarian Bakery.
That's right, and it was like an old style Bavarian bakery.
The name is fitting.
You enter over there and it smells delicious, and everything looks amazing.
And what I loved is that it's a quite humble little shop. There really is only a couple of pastries they offer, but you can just tell they put a lot of work into it and they do it well. And we got a few yummy looking things. I got the almond paste, or pasty, we don't know. And then you got
an apricot almond paste.
Yeah, it's a tongue twister.
Sunny side up.
Oh wow. This is super good. It's like a cinnamon roll, but with almond instead of cinnamon. Delicious, and I already can't wait until the next meal.
You guys know, whenever we're in a new city, I want to go to a museum. So there's two museums over here. The Historical Museum of Leavenworth and the Nutcracker Museum. So, dos pájaros de una pedrada. I don't know how to say that in English.
With one stone.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And between you and me, I'm kind of hoping this Nutcracker Museum will help me in my case to get the Christmas decorations up earlier than usual this year. We'll see. The sign out front says there's over 7,000 nutcrackers here, but the lady working the front desk says there's actually over 9,000. And they're kind of bunched together in different themes. There's like wedding themed, Cinco de Mayo themed, St. Patrick's, Easter, like literally accordion festival. There's a bunch of different ones. This is really cool.
So right now we're in Leavenworth Historical Museum, and it's so cool to learn how this town started and how developed different activities till what it is right now. Those museums, I think, they are basic whenever you come here to Leavenworth to understand
Fundamental, yes.
Yeah, exactly, right?
Yeah, totally. I think it gave us a really good understanding of the town.
Right.
Plus the Nutcracker one was just a lot of fun. And now we're gonna go explore some of the shops because there's tons of things here. A bunch of little antique shops and Christmas shops, so.
Let's walk a little.
Yeah. So we found the Gingerbread Factory. It is so cute. It looks like an actual gingerbread house. All right, last stop for our time here.
That's right. We're in Munchen Haus.
This is your traditional beer garden kind of setup. So of course, Martin got his beer. What else did you get?
Sausage.
Ooh, looks good. It was called the Big Bob Bratwurst.
Yeah, bratwurst.
And I guess they make them locally.
Oh yeah.
Looks good. And I
Juliana got
had
a pretzel.
not just any pretzel, the shiniest pretzel with cheese. Oh, it's gonna be so good. Oh my god. The cheese here, it's like if you were to have the best mac and cheese of your life and then made the sauce from scratch and then you put it with the pretzel. Super good. We hope you guys enjoyed exploring around the town of Leavenworth.
And Leavenworth Oktoberfest.
It was super fun. Make sure you subscribe for more adventures around the USA and Mexico. So long.
Travel well.
Make the world your neighborhood. See you guys next time.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Ooh.
It sounded like that. Bob Esponja, Bob Esponja, SpongeBob SquarePants, SpongeBob.
I don't hear it, but you know what? I like the creativity.
It was before you start recording.
Curious what camera gear we use while traveling? Want to rock some of our awesome merch? Or maybe you just want a discount with some of our favorite companies? Make sure to check out the description of this video for links to all these things and more.